everyone, it's Kevin Magpie 24/7. it it just keeps on going, doesn't it? Like Newcastle 4, Aston Villa 0. What a performance yesterday. Like I kind of get over it, like how good we're playing at the minute. Because like, do you know when we had good performances in the past and it was like, yeah, but there's a banana skin around the corner. I thought yesterday was going to be that banana skin. Yeah, it was fine. Like it was just fine. Like another home game, another opposition team failing to get a shot on target. Just it just absolute dominance. Like I know the first half was a little bit scrappy because Villa made it scrappy by going down and staying down for 10, 15 minutes. But I think Bermuda did for ages. Martinez obviously had a concussion, so went down twice. He should have been taken off the first instance, but he wasn't for some reason. But it was an unchanged side. Even though Maxi was returned to fitness, he stayed out with the team. The persisted with Joe Linton slash Willock intertwining on the left hand side, while Miggy was on the right. And yeah, although it was a scrappy first half, and Villa were very much time wasting and we're basically playing for an 0-0 draw. We got that first goal courtesy of the handball. It was the first thing the referee gave all day, to be fair. Uh, Tierney was not given anything. The game was being strangled by the referee and by Aston Villa. He let a few things go in the second half, though, and he managed it quite well second half, so fair play to him. But we got that first goal, obviously, in the 10 minutes added on. So all the minutes Villa used to time waste, we scored in the added time. So obviously we'll come out second half, and I was saying to Paul, just so we're coming out, I says Villa will either try to go for it in the first 10 or the last 10 of this half to try and get back to 1-1 and try and see out a draw, like they were doing, but we didn't. We had their foot on their neck and we just kept pressing. We didn't let them. We just didn't let them breathe. We just had them all half penned in, and it was just we made it as difficult as possible for them throughout the game. So yeah, to be that dominant for that length of time over the game, again not having a shot on target, Villa. So now it's two home games where teams have came in and failed to register a shot on target. And you look at the investment of Everton and Aston Villa, and the investment they've made as clubs it's really impressive from our defence. Like our defence is the best I've seen. Like as a Newcastle fan, like Botman, Shea in the middle, Trippier and Dan Burn and Nick Pope, absolutely brilliant. Like it's absolutely amazing how good this defense is, how together it is, how much on the same page, and the sign of unity was Lascelles coming on for the last couple of minutes and Trippier running over and giving him the captain's armband. That to me just shows the level of unity and how much of a team effort this very much is. In the middle, like Sean Longstaff worked really well off the ball. Again, I know he had a couple of missed thingy passes, but the birthday boy was really good. It's his birthday today, not yesterday, but it's a nice early present for him. But yeah, he's really staking his claim to stay in the team. I think he's played really well. Um, Bruno again, like absolutely dominant. No, like they talk about Bruno Gamar, they talk about sorry, Douglas Luiz, and they talk about Fred and Casemiro to get in the Brazil squad. Like look no further than Bruno. Like I'm sorry, like, but he's streets ahead of all of them players I've just named. Like it's not even a contest. It's not even close. But hey ho, I think Joe Linton, the Brazilian manager, was there yesterday, so I hope Joe Linton staked his claim with the goal that he scored. But it was just a brilliant, brilliant second half. Obviously, Miggy Almiron keeps the goals coming, like a 6-6, 7 all season. Just he's finally blossoming like we knew he could under a good manager, and it shows. Like, he's just got confidence. Like you look at his last three goals: the one against Everton, the one against Tottenham, and the one yesterday, where he's just got that. bit of confidence that he's always needed to take the shot on, to run at a defender, to do what he needs to do, and he gets forward and he's very very like confident in his abilities. Whereas in past years under previous managers or manager, he hasn't had that confidence. He hasn't had that spark to take a game by the scruff of the neck. Now you feel like he does, and he's driving forward. He's making the difference. And even when we're 4-0 up, he's running. He's hungry. He's trying to get the ball. He's trying to win the high turnover and striving for more and more. And like I mentioned it this morning on True Faith podcast that when Maximin came on, it was more like, oh, Miggy's going off. And like you've never thought that before. When Maxi goes on, it's usually because we need a bit of skill, or we need something. We need that something a bit extra. But Miggy has just been like there's not many wingers in world football playing better than Miggy Almiron right now. And like I know people are joking and saying like he's going for the Ballon d'Or next year and stuff like that. But all jokes aside, he's very much a player on the top of his game, and he's playing absolutely out of his skin. And long may it continue. But then again, that goes for the whole team. Like they're playing well, they're playing together, they're playing united, and you can see that in the table. Like you look at the people that are just saying, "Oh well, if you throw money at it, it works," right? Like all the goal scorers yesterday were here pre-takeover. Like Villa and Everton were last two games, and last three games Tottenham. Like they've spent more than us over the last couple of years. Do you know what I mean? They've got more investment over a longer period than us. I know we've spent like 200 million on players, but like in the grand scheme of things, they have spent more and have got better facilities and stuff like that, like the training ground and that. It's just the brilliant job that Eddie Howe and his coaching team are doing. Like this time last year, Newcastle were bottom of the Premier League, 5 points from safety. Now we're 5 points in front of Man United. No, 4 points in front of Man United and nine. I think 9 points. No, 7 points above Liverpool. Like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And like we're looking at Man United who play West Ham later on today, and looking at Chelsea's results and stuff like that, and we're holding our own against these teams. Like in all honesty, I think the World Cups came at the worst time because Newcastle are in a massive momentum. Like we're coming up against Chelsea, Southampton, and Palace. I think next couple of weeks. Obviously, I think we'll play Palace in the cup. Um, Let us know in the comments what the other league game is. I'm not 100%. I'll probably check after this, but like we've just got a massive wave of momentum right now, and you've got Pep Guardiola praising we, and it's just such a nice team to support them in it. Like I was born in '97, so I just missed the Entertainers team. It's the best I've seen, like by a street. Like even the good teams that we've had in the past, like since I've started supporting Newcastle, there's always been a hiccup somewhere or something like where we could be got at. But I don't think this team has a weakness. Botman at the back, Isaac in attack. It's just fucking it's class. Like just this team, this unity. It's just riding the wave of utter positivity. And as a Newcastle fan of however many years, like whatever year, however many years you've supported Newcastle, just enjoy it. Enjoy every game because it's gonna be a fucking amazing roller coaster. It just is. Like yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. Newcastle remain fourth in the table. It was a late Tottenham Hotspur winner, Bournemouth, which kept away from being third. It's just crazy talking about third and fourth. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but when Sky's on or whatever, like, when they show the first half of the table, it's just nice to see Newcastle there, let alone fourth. And, like, when it flickers into the bottom half of the table, Newcastle not being there, that's the high I get at the minute from it. It's like, we're not in the bottom half, get in, but we're fucking fourth. It's mental. But you know what? We'll take it. Like, get your comments in for man of the match. I'm gonna go for Callum Wilson. I haven't even spoke about Wilson this video when he scored two of the goals and assisted one. Get him to the World Cup. That's all I'm saying. Gareth Southgate. If you pick him And don't if you don't pick Callum Wilson, you pick the likes of Harry Maguire and Tyrone Mings. I know they're playing different positions, but in fact, fuck it, Callum Wilson probably do a better job at centre back than either of those two. They're fucking shit. But for me, Callum Wilson's got to be on the plane. He's got to be on the plane. Like, after Harry Kane's a given, obviously. He's the first choice centre forward. But after that, Callum Wilson by a street. Like, Calvert-Lewin, nope. Ivan Toney's your third choice. Danny Ings, nope, shite. Like, after after Harry Kane, it's got to be Callum Wilson. It cannot be anything else. That's what's got to be. Wilson's been fantastic. I think he scored like 6 goals in 9 games. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant striker. Always knew that when we signed him, and he's getting to show the best of his ability under Eddie Howe and in this Newcastle team. But Louise and Leaves for now. Get your comments in. Who was your man of the match? I'm gonna stick with Callum Wilson, and obviously the back five for not having a shot against them on target. So yeah, fucking brilliant. We remain in the top four. Hope you have a great Halloween and a good week as well. And I'll catch you on the next Magpie 24/7 video and see you in a bit. Ta-ra for now.